Welcome to Notion and Productivity with Productivity HQ. Using Notion to organize your business is going to be how you increase your profit every single month. And I know you may be thinking, what does Notion even have to do with graphic design? You can't really create designs in Notion. But the biggest key when it comes to business, your tools that you use will help you maximize your profits. How you organize your business will determine if you can increase your profits and actually maintain your clientele, maintain your customers and everything like that. Your systems are important. And that's a big reason why I create Notion templates. A lot of people don't have the proper systems in place to maximize their time. I'm going to give you guys a walkthrough of the creative suite that I've created to help you guys maximize profits through Notion. So the tool drawer here has clientele, digital team, vision and strategy, socials, finances, noted, and resources. And also, as you can see, this is kind of like a multicolored template. We actually have other page covers for you that are black and white if you're not really into all the colors. But starting out right here, as you scroll down, you also have your personal content queue. Starting out with the first page, clientele, we actually have, it opens up to the side, but we're actually going to expand it so you can see everything. So with the clientele page, you have your client overview, and then you have by stage, and then your all applicants. So let's just pretend right here we have Jane Doe, John Doe. We'll go to Jane, and inside of Jane's portfolio, as you can see, you have their contact information, the status, if you've started it, it's in progress or it's done, who it's assigned to. Say for example, if you do actually have a big team or anything like that, you can actually assign certain projects to a certain team member or anything like that, or a certain employee. So if it's not just you working on your business, they also have the option so you can keep track of who's working on what. After that, you have the niche, and I have some already in here pre-selected that you guys can use, and it's just clothing, digital marketing, Airbnb, hairstylist / barber, makeup. You can add any new ones in here, and you can select it there and also change the color. So say for example, if I wanted to change the color, you can change them in here, but they're already pre-selected for you. Right here, you have the next thing, which is payment made. And you also have the option to say either they've done it partially, yes or no, and also payment plan. Because, a lot of times in business, everything's not done straight up front. Some things are, and maybe someone needs a payment plan. So you also have that noted in here in their file. After that, you can know if they're on a retainer. And you also have the fee and the cost, and then their website. Maybe if you're working on graphics for their site, you can have their site linked here or anything like that, or their socials you can also have linked here. Once you scroll down, you have all assets. Right here at the beginning, it's the brand identity. So it already has pre-made the logo, and you can put the SVG, PNG, the JPEGs, marketing images, all of that in here. And then you also have their fonts. You have their social avatar, their primary, anything like that. You have all of this in here to help build their brand easily, and also keep this information readily available. Say for example, if you needed to share it with them, or if they had a quick question and you needed to just give them an overview of what you've been working on or the completed project, they can easily see it here. Scrolling down a little bit more, and we'll go back up to the top so I can show you the rest of the pages, how they look and how to actually add in new pages. You have the brand mood board. I know a lot of times with graphic designers, to help the customer or the client better see the vision that you're trying to create for them, or vice versa, the vision that they want you to create, you can create a brand mood board for them. So you can go ahead and add in any photos to help them better understand what you offer. So you can have all those images in here. You can have all your Pinterest images in here. And a good part about this is that you can add in tags. So if you wanted to add in maybe tagging the color scheme, the vibe, their avatar, their niche, or anything like that they needed to add in, you can put that here. For example, also has color palette. All of that can be added in easily. And then once we get down to the bottom, you'll see the actual content calendar for this actual client. You have everything listed here. You can do it by type. You can do it by the assignee, whatever employee or whoever you're working with, whoever's assigned to, they'll be able to easily search up what they need to do, and you can also check in on what needs to be done. After the client overview, you have the client onboarding side, and for this side, you have it where it's leads, screening, consultation, waiting room, on board, or closed, or either denied. So you can easily keep track of clients who you've decided not to work with. You can list the reason why and the notes, and each time when they're added in, you can easily put in their information at the top, the notes and the next steps and things like that. So everything's here for you to easily go from prospective clients to clients who you're keeping long term. Another neat thing that I've added in just to make it easier is an invoice template to easily send them screenshots of your invoices or anything like that. And if you want to add in any links, you can do this here. If you want to add any type of link, you'll just delete this, add in the link, or either just have the invoice and no link at all. And you could change and put your logo here by pressing the 6 dots, and then you can press replace, put your logo there, and then also change the invoice number, date, and everything like that, and also change your personal information down here. And the next page is the digital team page. If you're actually looking into growing your team or anything like that, and you need to simplify your onboarding process, this is the way you can do it. You have not started right here as a status, completed, and in progress. Right here you can add in the accounts for them, the basics, anything that you need to keep track of, letting them know once they get hired. It also has the department options. You can change which department that they're going to be working in, a quick little photo of them, something neat and nice to have in there just to put a face to a name, and then their start date. Also, I've added in an interview guide toggle list. So right here you can pop down this list here. You can change all this information within and adjust it to fit your business. So I've taken from what Notion does actually on their site, put it in here because I feel like it's really useful when it comes to actually onboarding any type of employees and just adding to your team. And it makes it easier when it's time to onboard that you have all of your information in here to help guide interviews and to help guide throughout your whole work culture. So this is just an example for you to go through because I feel like Notion really executed this really well. So I just added in all the information here so you can kind of see what that will look like. After the digital team, we have vision and strategy, and this page is actually for your brand. So for any logos that you're using, for any fonts that you have for yours, it's all in here just the same way as it would be for a client, just so you can keep track of your brand and keep everything synchronized. After vision and strategy, we have your socials. So for your personal socials, and actually let me expand this, for your personal socials, it has everything in here. You have your social links on the side. You can add your tags in. So you can go ahead and press edit. As you can see here, you would basically edit it, and your TikTok or anything like that, you will go ahead and edit all these features here for yourself. After that, you have your actual personal content calendar where you would be promoting your business, and you can show the calendar view, which is that page that I showed you on the front. It has this calendar view. So you don't have to actually go all the way in here every single time. You'll have your calendar view on your home page. It has a platform by status, visuals needed section. So you pretty much have everything you need right at your fingertips. Scrolling down right here, you have your posting tracker. So you have your in progress projects, all the ideas, your YouTube ideas, TikTok ideas, IG Reels, status board, and a list that's simplified, and then your completed projects. After this, I also thought it was pretty neat to do because I know sometimes we like songs and you're looking for songs for your content. You have a list down here that you can add in the songs that you've used, where you've got it from, in the video that is used in, so you can link it there also. And then the neat part about this here, when you are in the platform by status, you can easily check if the visuals are needed or not right from this area. And you don't necessarily have to go anywhere if you are in the to-do, in progress, incomplete section. Another neat part that I've added in for you guys is the collabs. So you can have right here what collabs you plan on doing really quickly. You can add that in on the side, the dates, anything like that. And then quick ideas you can also add into. After the socials page, we have the finances. And for me, this is something that's really important because I really want everyone to be able to manage their finances to the best of their ability, especially when it comes to business, because sometimes it can get a little hectic, especially when you have a lot of clients. So right here, you have your revenue streams and your business expenses. So you could have maybe your camera equipment, your subscriptions, or anything like that, and then your clients. And it also has here paid in full. You'll have their name here and everything like that, and you can keep track of it easy on this page. Once you scroll down, you have your pricing calculator. So say for example, right here you have the one-on-one coaching call, and your prices are $150, but you only maybe got 50 clients. It will actually do the math for you, so you can actually figure out what your pricing should be, and you don't have to hesitate with knowing what you actually need to make to be able to sustain the lifestyle that you need, and also be able to take care of the things that you need to actually take care of, but also still be able to provide your clients with a meaningful experience. And subscriptions is a big thing for me. I know when it comes to using different hardware and stuff like that, you have to keep track of serial keys, different Photoshop things anything that you download and it's software or hardware and you want to keep track of it, say if that's your cameras and you need to know when you bought it and an expiration date, warranty, anything like that, you have that in here. So we have a hardware section right here, which is laptop. You can change it in here, registered to. So say for example you have your team, this is also manageable for your team. Say for example you have equipment that you provide your team, you can have that in here and the expiration date, and then you also can put if it's in use, no longer in use, software status, such and such. Right here we have an action needed section. So if anything was like happening with any of the equipment, needs to be taken somewhere, or there's an issue, or if the expiration date has passed, you can go here to expiring this week. You'll be able to see if anything's going on that week and you need to handle it. And we also have a by status section too. Also, I have at the bottom, just in case you miss it once you download this template, please do not change the auto calculator, because the auto calculator is there and set up for a set custom mode, and you don't want to mess up anything inside of there so that your calculations start coming up wrong. After the finance page, the simplest page that we have in here, but the most important page, honestly, is your notes. So if there's anything that you're learning, anything that you need to jot down, anything that you need to keep noted, you can put this in your notes section right here. I just put big business just to have it filled in, just so you can get an idea of what that'll look like once you add some text in, and you can go ahead and open it up and it expands also to its own page. And last but not least, we have the resources. And this is a really big page for me also, because I have a long list of resources that I personally use, and I actually plan on dropping a template that shows all the resources I've used over the years when it comes to my business, when it comes to customizing my Notion, everything else in between. So let me know in the comments if you'd like me to drop that. But I do have a few links in here, which is like Linktree, Copy AI, repurposing content, Unsplash, Stir, all these little things right here that you can use. But you can also embed your own links by pressing /embed, and embed any of your own links that you use, maybe sites that you need on a regular basis. You can just add those in here so you can easily find them. So as you can see, having a system in place is really important. You have to keep track of so much information as a business owner, and sometimes it can become overwhelming. So why not have systems in place that take that load off of your back and houses all that information for you easily and efficiently? Thank you guys for watching. Remember, you guys can get this Notion template down in the description at productivityheadquarters.com. It's called the Creative Suite. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you found this video useful. And if you find this template useful, also let me know down in the comments, just so I can get some feedback on this a little bit, because I personally don't do graphic design, but I have a business myself, as you can see, and I also have friends who do graphic design. So I thought this would be something that's really useful. Thanks for watching.